How do you protect yourself from a protective order being filed against you in Oklahoma? I'm Tulsa attorney James Wirth, and I'm about to discuss that topic. Okay, so what can you do to mitigate the risk of a protective order being filed? In my firm, we deal a lot in family law cases, people going through domestic struggles, fighting over custody, child support, getting divorces, legal separations, paternity determinations. Those cases can all have high anxiety. And in those cases, sometimes the law can incentivize somebody to file a protective order. So I am talking to people regularly about how to mitigate those risks. So obviously, if you're concerned about a protective order being filed or you're going through a domestic case, obviously you want to avoid doing anything that could be construed as domestic violence, threats of physical harm, harassment, stalking. Avoid all of those things and be very careful to avoid them. If possible, you might want to restrict your communications, if you're not communicating healthy, to communications that are in writing, perhaps email or text messages. But before you send those, you want to write it and then review it, and review it from the point of view that a judge may be reading this. And then if you read it thinking that a judge may be reading it later and it seems appropriate, then that's what you should go ahead and send and try to shut down any other communications. The other thing is, if you feel like that this is coming to a head where something's going to be filed with the court, whether the other side may be filing for divorce, you may be filing for custody, if it looks like something's going to be filed, the safer bet is to file quickly and file first. That way, if something is filed later, it may look retaliatory because it may in fact be retaliatory. So that's one thing that you can do to mitigate as well, is be proactive, get into court first, but obviously don't do anything that could be construed as a negative against you, as harassment or stalking. Be on your best behavior, consult with an attorney. And that's the general information. But if you're going through this, you don't want general information, you need specific information regarding your circumstances. And for that, you got to talk to an attorney. So if you want an attorney consult on that, give me a call, 918-932-2800, or go online, wirthlawoffice.com.